tariffs are now at 125%. I spoke with our customs agent and he confirmed we will have to pay $80,000 next week when our goods arrive at the border. And before anyone tells me to make my products in the US, it is not possible. Our viral and patented keepsake cases, which are our most popular products, these would be a minimum of $250 per unit to produce in the US with lesser quality wood and without the scallops. And I would have to sell these for a minimum of $400 each. I created the Time Capsule Journal specifically for Mother's Day back in 2023, and the minimum cost to make this journal in the US would be $90 per unit because of the quality binding, pages, and the pocket for mementos and photos. I designed this to give to your loved ones so they can record their entire life story and family history. And for those who don't know, I gained a following returning lost heirlooms to family. I would find family heirlooms like letters from the Holocaust or war diaries at flea markets and do the research and return those items to living descendants. The stories I've uncovered have been so magical, and this is what inspired me to create a home goods and meaningful keepsake line. We have a ship of Mother's Day inventory headed to the US now, and we can't raise our prices by 125%. So I'm not sure what we're going to do except spread awareness. And if I do have to shut my business down, I feel so honored that aside from home decor enthusiasts or just sentimental people, that I was able to build a community of customers navigating grief, loss, or illness. Your stories and messages have truly shaped the heart of this brand. And I hope 100 years from now, when someone finds a Curio Boulevard keepsake case or Time Capsule Journal at the flea market, it eventually makes its way home to its rightful family.
I'm going to be controversial. Here's the thing. I'm not going to cry that small businesses, which for her, I don't know if I would call her necessarily small business, having all these exposure and whatever, but here's fine. Small businesses. I'm not going to cry that small businesses, these women who are, I believe, doing well themselves anyway, can't take advantage of slave labor. If this is a thing where if you can't, and you call like the quality of wood won't be high, it's because you are going to you're going to cheap out. This is a thing where, I've said this in other videos, we have a shopping problem. If you are crying because you can't buy if you are crying that you can't buy a storage box made out of wood, then you have problems. Seriously. If people wanted to keepsake, they can buy a regular photo album and just put photo. It's like, you have to pay $90 for one of her books so you can keep photos and shit. Like, it's like, why aren't people crafty anymore? Why aren't individual Americans crafty? Here's the actual fact. The American class is shrinking. It is eroding. It is disappearing. The only thing I've heard from people is that, oh my God, my production can't be based on slave labor anymore. Americans are going to suffer because they can't buy cheap products. What? I'm sorry, I'm not going to cry that Apple can't sell me an iPhone every year. That's pretty much the same. I'm not going to cry that, I'm sorry, small businesses can't sell me their cheap products that they made cheaply, so for overpriced, amounts. I'm sorry. I mean, how about you just get a job? I get it. We have been trying to push the entrepreneurism, but here's the thing with entrepreneurism. It's just